Amazon KDP children's books authors. You have been commenting under my videos that I can't solve a problem with the children's book. I don't know what problem to solve. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write a children's book that solves a specific problem and sell it without using Amazon KDP. I've been hearing you. I've been reading your comments. I'm here for you, my girl. Step number one for starting a children's book business without using Amazon KDP is to build your audience of book readers. Build your audience of book readers. It's like this. When you have the audience, right? You have the audience. You have the people you're writing for. You will never have to give money to Jeffrey again. Never have to list your book for sale on Amazon again. Never have to give 50% of your book royalties to Amazon again, because you have your own audience to sell to. I'm gonna give you a little secret. Building your own audience as an entrepreneur, period, not just as an author, but as an entrepreneur, period, gives you a cheat code that nobody can ever take away. You have direct access to your people. And no matter if an algorithm changes or a social media platform gets purchased or Vine shuts down, it doesn't matter. You have direct audience, or you have direct access to your audience because you have an email list.
One of my favorite ways to build an email list is to give away a free guide of books, the same types of books that I am writing. So, for example, for children's book, let's say that I want to create a series of children's books that that help parents teach their kids how to pray. So I would search children's books about prayer. And on the right here, I'll do sort by and I'll do bestsellers. And now I've got a whole list of children's books that reflect the same types of books that I want to write about. This is how you can write children's books that solve a problem. You just got to find a pain point that a lot of parents are already buying. 513 reviews, 1,300 reviews, 700 reviews, 1,000 reviews. This is excellent. So what I would do is probably screenshot each of these. And then when you go into canva.com/templates, because you know they have free stuff, under templates, type guide. And any one of these guides that they have, choose any one that you like. It really doesn't matter. I'm on my paid account, so I can use this one with the crowns. But if you're on the free account, just use the ones that don't have a crown. But use whatever one you like. So which one was I like? This one. I'm going to choose this one and click it. Click customize. And then you'll modify the guide for your children's book brand. So I'll say children's books about prayer. And then maybe I'll put www.godlywoodgirl.shop. And then maybe over here, I would go ahead and find a picture that fits. Oh, perfect. So I'll put that in. So now that's my front page. Then here, I would do a little welcome. So I would tell them about myself and about why I write children's books. So obviously this is a demo, so I won't actually do that. And then right here, I'll just put a picture of myself. So just pretend that I put in a little bio about my story and why I write children's books. And then here, it says meet your team, but you can actually change this. So I'll say book number 1. Then you upload that first screenshot. And you can write a little explanation of why you recommend this book. So I'm just going to copy our Lorem Ipsum's text here so I have a placeholder. And do this for all of your books. So I'll just delete this page. So I would do book 2 with that other screenshot, and then book 3 with that other one. So again, this is a demo, so I won't actually do it. And then on the last page, go ahead and put your call to action, which should be to purchase your children's book. If you haven't written one yet, just say, coming soon. So I'll go to photos, I'll find another photo. This one is perfect. And my call to action, I would say go ahead and shop, or I'd say get on the wait list. And once you're all done, you'll go to share and you'll download as a PDF standard, because we're going to be giving this away to people. Once you have your PDF done, you're going to choose an email marketing software. I use Kit, and I'll have my affiliate link for Kit down below. I think it's great. You can start for free. So this is kit.com. If you go to pricing, they have a free plan up to 10,000 subscribers on the $0 per month plan. So yeah, they've got the free plan you can get started on. So just sign up for free, and you would be creating either a form or a landing page. Either is fine. I think forms are just way easier to create, but you can do whatever you like. So let me just click landing page. Then you'll just choose any one of these templates. Choose a simple one so that this doesn't take forever. This one is pretty simple. So I'll click choose, and then you'll just design this. Beautiful. And I'll click save and publish. And then under settings, You can either show a success message, redirect to an external page. So I usually do a tripwire offer, but that's a whole different video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Under incentive, you're going to click edit email contents. And after confirming, you're going to redirect them to a download, and you're going to choose that PDF you just downloaded. So as soon as they opt in, ConvertKit's going to send them an email saying, welcome, here is your guide, and then they'll give them the link to download this. It's awesome. So you just set that here. And once you've set that up, you just start promoting it on social media, and now you are building your email list. That's how I built my email list here at God Would Grow. Had my freebies, gave them away with marketing content, and praise God, built that list. If you want to use ConvertKit, look at the description box below. I'll have my affiliate link for you.
Here's step number 2. You are going to ask your email list of book readers what book they want next and let them vote for it. So you are only going to write the children's book that your audience currently asked for. I call this the purpose profit formula. If you're on my email list, you have seen me do this 1,000 times. I go on Amazon, I research what is currently trending in my niche. I look at the books that I am a subject matter expert at, the books that I can write like the back of my hand because I've already solved that problem in my own life, or I've helped other people solve that problem. And then I take that list of trending keywords that I'm an expert at, and I ask my audience, hey, what do you want next from me? Vote. I give them an incentive to vote because I get this question a lot. What if nobody responds? I give them an incentive to vote. Hey, those of you who send me an email within 24 hours, I'll give you a 25% off discount code for when the book comes out. This accomplishes 2 things. Number 1, you're getting in a result and you're giving them urgency to get that result. And number 2, you're helping yourself pre-sell your book because you're giving discount codes for the book that you haven't even written yet. It's awesome.
The first thing I do when I'm doing the purpose profit formula is I go on Amazon and I search my niche to see what is most popular. So on the left here, click all, and then click bestsellers. Then go to books, click children's books, and you're going to go to your sub niche. Mine is religion. And these are the most popular right now. Of course, I'm recording this at Easter, so this makes sense. But hippity hoppity little bunny, try not to laugh challenge. Bluey Easter. Okay, so this is pretty simple. I would email my list and say, hey, would you like a book about Easter? What would you like it to feature? Bible stories about Easter, the resurrection story about Easter. You know, I could ask them what they want to hear about because I know Easter right now is trending. So I would go into my ConvertKit and I would do a new broadcast. And I'd say, what would you like your toddler to read next? I'd say, hey, sis, I want to work on my next children's book that teaches toddlers how to pray, but I want to make sure it's something you would love. Which book would you prefer I write? And then I'd say option 1. And then, you know, I'll put in the title. So how a book explaining the resurrection, explaining the true meaning of Easter. There we go. Option 2, a book explaining the beauty of Good Friday. Option 3, a book teaching about the resurrection of Christ. And I'll put, for those of you who are able to respond within the next 24 hours, I'll send you a 25% off discount code for this book when it releases as a thank you. I'll put XOX, Stephanie, Godlywood Girl, Rodnez. And that's it. I would just send this list out. And as people vote, now I know that this is something they actively want. And that's the ease of using the purpose profit formula.
And step number 3, write that children's book and list it for sale on your own website. Write that children's book and list it for sale on your own website. And once you've listed it for sale, now you just send an email blast out to your list and you let them know, hey, the book is available, it's here, you can purchase it for 25% off with that discount code that I sent you. So I'm going to respond back to the people who voted for it first, who have that discount code first, and let them know they can get it. I usually do a pre-launch period. That's usually about 5 days for me, but I've also done launch periods for only an hour. It's totally up to you. Typically, the shorter the launch period is, the more sales that I make, to be honest with you. But these are parents, they're busy. So give them a couple of days. But you're going to go ahead and build your website and sell directly to your audience. None of these steps require you to go on Amazon.com and give Jeffy 50% of your money because you have taken ownership of your business. You own your audience, you own your books, you own your website. You have all 3 steps of your distribution platform under your business. You don't have to share it with anybody. How incredible is this? And if you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, Stephanie, I can't build a website. I write children's books. I'm not a technical person. I get this comment a lot on my channel. Just use AI. In almost every single one of my YouTube videos, I try to demonstrate for you building a website with AI so you can see how easy it is to do. I understand completely. I'm not asking you to go and code and use HTML and JavaScript. I get it because I wouldn't want to do that either. Just use AI. Just use AI to build it for you.
I'm very excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Hostiner.com. Hostiner is an incredible AI website builder where you can build your website in just minutes using the power of AI. And what I love about Hostiner is on one hosting plan, you can create 50 different websites. You can list up to 1,000 products on your site. And here's the biggest for my KDP authors. You keep 100% of your profits with 0 transaction fees. You know how Jeffy takes 50% of your royalties? Hostiner doesn't do that, my love. So to get started, go to hostiner.com/godlywoodgirl. I recommend using the business website builder plan. It's such a good plan. And so once you choose plan, you'll be taken to the checkout page. And you'll notice that anything over 12 months gets you a free domain. And here's another cool thing. Click here, have a coupon code, type in Godlywood Girl, and you got 10% off your entire hosting plan. So once you go ahead and get signed up, you'll be taken to this page, and you're just going to tell Hostiner what you're creating. I sell children's books that teach toddlers how to pray according to the Bible. That's how simple it is. That's all you got to do. That's it. You can click here, improve description, but seriously, just one sentence and you're going to be amazed. So then you're going to click this upward arrow and you're going to see how quickly the AI will build your website for you. And look at this. Hostiner created a website for us that quickly. And if you don't like it, it is so simple. All you got to do is go over here and click edit idea and it'll make it for you again. It's great. I love this though. So I'm going to hit continue. The first thing the AI is going to ask you to do is upload your product. So I'm going to click add product. My children's books are digital products, but if yours is physical, just select this one. But I'm going to click digital and then I would upload the front page and you're going to love this. Hostiner has a product description AI. So once you upload the front page, the product description AI is going to write a product description for your book based off what's on the front page. It's great. So you don't have to do it yourself. So there it is. And look at this, a guide for kids to learn how to pray. Isn't that perfect? So once it's uploaded, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to change my pricing to $14.99. And then right over here, I would upload the digital file that would download as soon as somebody purchases. I like to do 30 days for how long they can download it for. I'll check off show related products just because I don't have other products right now for this, and then I'll click save. Now you're taken to the back end of your product. So I'm going to delete all these other ones that the AI created for me as ideas and just leave mine. So now you just have your books. And if you have multiple books, list all of them. Hostino lets you do up to 1,000. And then up the top right here, I'll click edit website. And this is our site. And you'll see my book already listed for sale here. But we can go ahead and modify this even further. Because Hostiner is what you see is what you get. You just literally click and edit, click and edit, click and edit. So I'll say, it's time to teach our toddlers how to pray. And then for branding, all I have to do is click in here, click edit section, section color, and I can put my brand color. Ooh, but look at this green. I like this green a lot. I'm gonna keep that one. Now here, I can go ahead and change my logo. And I like to have videos here, but I guess just for today's video, I'll just keep this as an image because I always do videos. So I'll click in here, click edit image, replace image, and Hostiner has partnered with Unsplash. And so you can just take a look at all their stock. It's amazing. So I'll put child reading book. Get this little baby. Oh my gosh. This is perfect. So I'll select this one, add to page. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll bring my opacity down just a little bit. That's a personal preference. And again, Hostiner is what you see is what you get. So I can take this and drag this upward. Isn't that so cute? This child is adorable. So prayers for little hearts, I'll move right over here. And I'll get rid of this one. I'll get rid of this button. Again, Hostiner is what you see is what you get. And keep this one here. Something that I love to do with this text is center it, and under more options, I love to do background color and put my branded color. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. And this button, I'll click edit button, and where it says link to, just change that to page and select your book. Under style, we can change our fill color. I like this yellow, so I'll do that one. Gorgeous. I don't need this stuff, so again, Hostiner is just what you see is what you get. So I can just select and delete, and then I can drag this all the way up. Isn't that cool? Adjust my section height. Now, something else I like to do, I like to click add section, online store, single product, and now look at this. We've got, and that's so, I love this website already. We've got this huge screen so somebody can see it right away, and you can change this up with branding because again, Hostiner is what you see is what you get. You can make this look exactly how you want. So I'll click edit section, I'll go to button, you see where it says fill color, I can change that to either my yellow or my green. Okay, I'll do the green. I'll scroll down, and here it says, helping little ones grow in faith. This is fantastic. But what I'll do, though, is change this to my author bio. So I'll just delete all this. And on the left here, if you go to elements, you'll see a bunch of stuff you can add. So if I have a video, I would put that there because, videos are great. But I don't. So I'll just do an image. And then I'll go ahead and click edit image, replace image. And I'm going to upload an image of myself. Beautiful. And again, Hostiner is what you see is what you get. So we can go ahead and just adjust it. And then on the left here, again, click elements. I'm going to add text. I might put about the author. And I would just put a little bio. I'll just use Lorem Ipsum because I haven't written one yet as a children's book author. But if you have one, just put your bio. And I'm realizing now, design-wise, I don't need this. So just delete it. Drag this all the way up. If I had additional books, I would keep this because you see how it's like a little bookstore? It's amazing, but I don't, so I'll just delete that. And then always keep your opt-in box because you always want to be growing your email list. So even though we're growing our email list in ConvertKit, yes, we can also grow our email list here and just import the emails into ConvertKit. It's fantastic. And last but not least, our footer. So I like this color. So I'll put prayer books here, grab or follow us to learn more prayer tips. And I would keep these and just connect my social medias. Change this to 2026. And my contact, I would just put our regular email address. Always keep this, always keep our opt-ins. And that is it. This is a great looking website. Now let's go to the shop page. Let's make sure we like this. That's perfect here. I'll just get rid of the testimonials page because I don't have those yet. Beautiful. And the about, actually, you know what? For the shop page, because it's just the one book, let me click add section. And let me just put single product for now. But once I get more books, I'll turn that into more. And then the about page. This is gorgeous, but I actually don't need it because I put my bio on the front page. So this is super easy. On the left here, click pages. Where it says about, just click those 3 dots and you can delete it. You'll notice you can also add pages too. You could do, again, it's Hostiner. So what you want is what you can do. So I'm going to click save. I'm going to click preview. And look at this. In just a few minutes, we have an entire website where somebody can purchase our children's book, just like that. And so I would go ahead and grab this link and I would go over to ConvertKit and I would send them an email and say, hey, the children's book is here. Use discount code to get 25% off your purchase. And just like that, you are now able to have an entire children's book business without giving Amazon 50% of your money. You can absolutely do this. Just let the AI build it for you. So to get started, go to hostiner.com/godlywoodgirl. Use discount code godlywoodgirl at checkout to get 10% off your entire hosting plan.
Now, if you do not know how to actually write a children's book, most of you guys here are children's book authors, so you probably already do, but if you've never written one before, come join the Godly Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School. I have a training that shows you how to write and self-publish your own children's books from beginning to end. And I also show you how to do other types of books like Bible study guides, daily devotionals, prayer journals, and nonfiction books. Let me give you a little sneak peek.
Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness. And if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the Godly Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God Would Grow Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God Would Grow Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit ChristianAuthorSchool.com to fill out the application form and apply today.
In the meantime, don't forget to watch my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge, where I'll show you how to actually start your email list as an indie author. Go to ChristianBusinessToolkit.com, and don't forget to watch this video for even more resources to help you step into your purpose as an indie author. I can't wait to see you there.